hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, stick around for a while. 9560R and our new 45-foot wide cultivator and rolling baskets is hitting the field. He's gonna work his way down, and he's going across the road, and he's gonna end up here. We're gonna try to plant these two, 40 there, 40 here behind the main farm. This field here we tiled last spring, and we found a home for that 8760 disking up cow manure, that where we spread back here and we spread all around the farm, actually all winter. We found a home for it. This is our 9400. This is what we use to put our hayfield in, but this 8760, we're gonna keep her, and we like it. We wanted to give it a test run, so we put it on this disc. That way we didn't have to unhook anything. So now it turns out we didn't think we'd need a third big horse, but it's handy to have, so you don't have to unhook. And so use it for disking odds and ends, but she'll be pretty much sitting. And with that PTO back there, this will be, we holding on to this until fall for a grain cart tractor, in case it does get a little sticky. New tires and fresh wax job. Tricked out a little bit because it was in the shop, but that was a good find, and she's not for sale. Second day of planting. Let's go. Just filled this wagon with a cow's feed for today. Fresh corn. We've got to get this truck cleaned off, more seat on it, ready to go. Get this pumped. Oh, it looks like we lost a wing nut. Get this pumped into the planter, and he's gonna start right out back here. Had to take this, and I pulled it off the headlands. Good. Fertilizer's filled up. Gonna turn the fertilizer on, make sure it's squirting out. Another pallet of seed corn loaded for when he gets down that end, and he's about half done. We're gonna have to fill the fertilizer. We didn't fill it completely up because back in this corner there's some low muck ground. Got the wing lock on.
All right, I'm
got some extra fertilizer carried over, so we're dumping it, putting it back in this tank because we were getting low. We need to get another one of these. This is our 2x2. We are at 800. We're gonna put it all in there, and that'll be enough room to finish this field. They'll need to fill up. We really pour it to her. Got that hose? Got a pressure? While we're out here, we're gonna run these cows out a little feed. 80 degrees today. Extremely cool underneath these roofs, but they still gotta have feed. Okay, this tank is full, that's empty. We're gonna back it around so when he comes around this corner, we're able to fill him probably with seed and the rest of that. I've got to then jump over there and put that pasture field up. A couple of them got out last night and we want them out there. We don't want, I had to lock them in the barnyard. Yeah, I actually need a blade and flatten this field back out. What happened was these plastic connectors, my power supply over there got disconnected, so then there's no power. If there's no power and there's enough young heifers and stuff out here, they'll fish it out and they will be out. They can sense that power. That connector there ended up still being good. Time to fill the planter up.
Right though. That part we got right. Tile, the article's plastic and steel.
On the road again, going to the next field. Lonnie's just dropped us off some Subway, some Gatorades, and he's finishing up. I'm gonna follow him down. New field, he had to cross the road. This one's a little bit lumpier, but not bad. Yeah, he's gonna go around this one time, and then we're gonna fill him up. Whoa! Holy cow, this thing blew right off. Put her back on though. Stuff's expensive to be wasting. So that blew off, got it back on, then my recoil snapped. Took it off and threaded it through this hole, and we're back going temporarily. Never a dull moment. There he goes. There we go. Over here on another 50-acre piece, we picked up a hitchhiker, and Lonnie, right before milking, we're going to put a hour in here. Mark gave us a rundown, said there's some monster stones, a couple big ones rolled up. For the most part, it looks good, he said, but there's a couple real big ones we need to grab. Ain't that right, bud? You going to help us, Grant? Where'd you come from? I mean, not hardly a rock anywhere. And then this guy shows up. We're gonna have to get this thing up this time. All right, we're trying something here. That way, or you pull and you pull it up like this, because you're longer. And I get low. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yes! Up! That's in my lap. Woo! All right. All right. All right, we're not gonna do that again. That's not good for it. It's not good. Grant, you good? All right. Carry on. See how we get to the end of this field and it lays down and turns to black dirt, turns to muck. Yeah, this is spread with fertilizer. It's got to be, Mark's gonna work this one more time. We'll be in this tomorrow, third day of planting, but everything goes right. Always use that as a gauge if everything goes right. But this muck, this is where the glaciers were, and when they melted off, this was a natural runway. And then there's a county drain that runs through here. That's how you know that it's low. When the counties come in, you know, probably 70 years ago and started running county drains, they went through our land, which was nice because then we tiled this and now it's dry. But when it wasn't tiled years back here, we used to get buried back in this muck constantly. We were good up there, but back here, and now that it's tiled, it's some of the best, richest ground we've got. I mean, look at that boulder that it grew. Now we're in a little nook here of this field. This is the back side of my grandpa's old place, and actually Lonnie's old house where he lived. His parents lived there, my sister and brother-in-law. But this was a pasture field about 15 years ago, and we finally plowed it up and had to put a culvert in to access it from over there. But yeah, this was some fertile ground. This is a nice little hangout over here underneath all these trees. A lot of deer come and nestle up in here. But other than that, yeah, it was super fertile after never being a field. And now we rotate it like the other crops, beans and corn. We actually had heifers over here. Grandpa used to watch them. We'd turn about 15 of them loose out here. And you know, it was all growing up. There's a couple trees out there and it was all grass, and they had that for a shade. But now we just pasture over at the main farm. And we're back home. I just unloaded the rocks. I decided to take and carry, widen this all out. So I'm gonna need a couple more loads, but This one obviously don't fit there, but widen that so it just looks better. It's a girthier. I got free rocks around here, so I might as well use them. And there's that big one that about broke our back, but that's a nice one. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that one yet. Come on, Grant, we got to go fuel a tractor up. Yeah, we'll fuel this up. We've got more cow manure ground that we want a disc. Come on, bud, you want to get up in this big girl? Check the engine oil in this before we get started. Full. Looks good, Grant. Come on up, bud. Up. Go on up there. Oh, lost a boot, bud. What do you think? We're gonna go backwards, bud. Forward. We're here. We just gotta fuel her up, bud. Oh, is that open? Yep. Now, hold on. Don't want you falling out of there. Boots back on. You're good to go. Let me get down first. Okay. All right. Come here, bud. Come on up. Come here. Come on. Come on up. Yep. Come on down. I got you. Come here. See, I got you. I got you. What do you think, bud? Like this tractor? Give me 5, bud. Yeah, I can 5, bud. And we've transitioned. Now we're up in North Branch at a soccer game with the family. Chloe's playing tonight. Packed house. You know you're up in the sticks when your high school's on a dirt road. Okay, we've got a little running stroller.
Dad,
Grant, you never even changed. Give me 5. Okay.
Dad, rate my son. Ready?
Okay, guys, so we're up here. Chloe, you ready for your game? We're hanging out. Day 2 of planning's over. We knocked out 80 acres. So that's 130 total, so day 3 tomorrow. We'll hit the ground running. Grant, what do you say? Take care, everybody. See you next video. God bless.
And I blew